Well, it is that time to do the recap. What a great weekend of NFL football, and what a great week we had in our league. The Men Who Dream League is doing awesome. Competition is up. We're fighting. We're battling. And it has been a great time for us to really just enjoy and watch the battles and see the teams go for it. We have some great competition. We had some great competition over the weekend. I want to actually start with the game of the week once again. Was the Double Dotty Daddy against the Perfectville 13 Fiends. That's Rob against MJ and Todd. Rob pulled it out, 158 to 145. I looked at this game early in the week and said, "This is going to be an epic battle. This is going to be a battle that I would like to actually see and see what happens." But it looked like Rob definitely had the players on the field. You know, Philip Rivers actually scored 24 points, but his man of the week was Matt Forte for the Chicago Bears with 37 points. I would definitely say he was a stud of the week. That he actually, and Matt Forte had a great game. That then actually carried Rob to the victory. He had Jordan Nelson with 25 points, and then Philip Rivers with 24. So he definitely fought. Michael put up an epic battle. He tried to get back into this game, but he just couldn't do it. He still lost. He still lost the game. It was a close battle, but at the same time, it was challenging. Colin Kaepernick tried to pull it out last night with St. Louis with 28 points, but he just couldn't do enough to make it happen. But as you notice, this is Tuesday morning. I am in my office working, but I'm so excited that to be able to bring this team. I think our next game that I really want to look at is the Steel Curtain Bulldogs against Don't Stop Believing. Myself against Ryan. It was final score 129 to 97. And I looked at this and said, I got a good chance of beating Ryan. But I think one of the biggest things was Ryan had T.Y. Hilton on the bench for Indianapolis. He scored 37 points. I take a look at that. That would have been a close victory. But at the same time, I had Tom Brady on the bench. And Tom Brady actually showed up this week, which made it a good contest, which, you look at the score, you look at the bench players. The bench players actually put up quite a few points for Ryan's, for his team. They had 59 points left on the bench. So you don't know what's going to happen from week to week, but I'll definitely take the victory to go to 4-2, and that drops Ryan down to 3-3 with the Don't Stop Believing. And like I said, it was definitely a good matchup. But the Lions defense showed up this week. They had 34 points, which was a good defensive effort to help me to the victory. And like I said, it's been great. I know Ryan definitely had the stud of the week on the bench side of the house, which definitely made it a not so close battle. I would say looking at the Mr. Jefferson Starship at 2-4 against the BCU 59ers. It's Zachary against Bobby. Zachary put up 155 points this week, which made it a really good game to start off with, but it didn't end up so close at all. But at the same time, when you look at the bench, Mr. Jefferson Starship got 21 points on the bench, with Larry Fitzgerald, Arizona wide receiver. Victor Cruz got hurt, and he's out for the year. So that's one of those. He's got Mark Ingram out for the year. So he got two top players that's out for him that really makes it rough. Also, I look at Cam Newton slapped in 33 points on the bench, and Andy Dalton for Cincinnati put up 17. So it left some good points on the bench, but at the same time, look at the players. The Eagles defense put up 42 points this week. The defense of the week. They actually played a great game. I actually watched that game, the Eagles against the Giants, and basically shutting the Giants out. So the BCU 59ers, Zach, great victory this week, brings him up to 3-3 and drops Mr. Jefferson Starship down to 2-4 for week 6, going into week 7. Mark Conroy had a pretty abysmal week with the Watchmen versus the TVL Canes against Aaron. The final score there was 129 to 63. Mark team didn't show up. They didn't show up at all this week. So I don't know what happened. His high score was the Seahawks defense with 15 points, which really wasn't good at all. But what can you say? Matt Ryan, Frank Gore, you figure Frank Gore would do a lot more with St. Louis. Stephen Ridley, the New England running back, he's out. But Wes Welker, 1 point for Denver. That's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done on any level. So he was blown out this week. Scored less than 70 points. It drops him down to 2-4. But the TVL Canes and Aaron is at 4-2, and they tie for first in the Corinth division. And so that was one of those games that what are you going to do? What are you going to say? You got to show up. Players got to show up to play. But the next game I want to cover is going to be the Pete Roadrunners, Gabe's team at 4-2 against the Spiritual Mafia that came in at 4-1. And so the Persona Pete Roadrunners take the victory at 112 to 101, which was a close battle. They fought hard with Gabe's team coming out on top. As I look at the players, Andrew Luck actually had an excellent game, but you look at Andre Johnson for the Houston wide receivers. He actually put up 20 points, the same amount as Andrew Luck. But it came down to the tight end. Larry Doma put up 1 point, along with Gerard Cook for St. Louis, put up 11 points. It was just Pete's team, Gabe team was just a little bit stronger overall, and so they take the victory, especially through the last night game with the 49ers defense with interceptions and the way they played last night took them to victory. So it was an excellent weekend of games, an excellent day. I look forward to everything that's going on. I look at our division, and I look at the standings for the week, and as we break those down, we have Priscilla's Pete Roadrunners and the Steel Curtain Bulldogs tied for first in the Antioch division at 4-2. Priscilla's Pete Roadrunners in the lead due to the fact they defeated the Bulldogs. In the Corinth division, we have the Perfectville 13 Fins tied along with the TVL Canes at 4-2, tied for first. So we have a lot of teams. Everybody that's leading, we have the Double Double Daddies at 4-2. We got the Spiritual Mafia at 4-2. So we have 6 teams at 4-2 fighting, which is going to be a close playoff run this year. the D-Moore Brawlers and the has to get off the snide, and along with the Mighty Lions of Judah at 1-5 right now, it can be turned around. They just have to look at it, fight hard, and work hard. But I will say, as a original member of this league, it has been a joy. It has been fun. It was exciting 2 weeks ago at the conference. I know we talked a little bit about that, but just to be able to see the brothers and to just and have the fellowship and the fun to be with you guys and to be in this league and know that we talk a little smack, but we haven't been talking a lot this year. And I know that some of us have not done the videos, and this is my first video to do. I typically like to write it in, but I'm gonna do something different this year to get on board with everybody else. So if you haven't done it, it's not. I found out it's not that hard. We'll see, but let's look forward to next week and making it a more great competition and great competitiveness between us. So I'm going to sign off now. I am going to go back and really play some more music for you guys and make it happen. We'll close out with this. Let me see if I can get it working and looking at it on this Monday night day. But it doesn't look like it, so we're probably going to close with that. All right, guys, so we will talk again later.